In a lively town there lived a blacksmith who was deeply worried about his struggling workshop. Day by day his business was failing, and he found himself sinking deeper into debt. No matter how hard he worked, success seemed just out of reach. The constant setbacks left him drained and disheartened. One evening, overwhelmed by his worries, the blacksmith decided he needed a break. He thought, maybe if I leave everything behind for a little while and spend some time alone in nature, I might find a solution to my problems. With that in mind, he ventured into the nearby forest, seeking peace and clarity. Days turned into a week, and after 7 days in the forest, the blacksmith's thoughts still revolved around his business troubles. No matter how much he tried to clear his mind, the weight of his worries stayed with him. On the seventh day, as he wandered through the woods, he stumbled upon a small cabin. Surprised to find a cabin in such a remote area, he approached it and noticed a beautiful garden next to it. In front of the cabin, a wise old sage was sitting, deeping in meditation. Intrigued, the blacksmith sat quietly waiting for the sage to finish his meditation. When the sage finally opened his eyes, the blacksmith bowed and began sharing all his worries and frustration. The sage listened patiently, then smiled warmly and said, "Come with me to my garden. There you will find the answer you seek." Curious and hopeful, the blacksmith followed the sage to the garden, which was filled with the vibrant plants and greenery. The sage pointed to a patch of grass and said, "Do you see that grass? A few years ago I planted this grass seed to provide food for our animals. Along with the grass I also planted bamboo seeds. The grass grew quickly, filling the garden with its lush greenery. But the bamboo showed no sign of growth. I watered and tended to both equally, yet only the grass flourished." The sage continued, "For 3 years the bamboo didn't sprout at all, but in the fifth year the bamboo finally broke through the ground, and within a short time that small bamboo plant grew to 100 feet tall. During all those years when it appeared that nothing was happening, the bamboo was developing deep roots to support its towering heights." The sage led the blacksmith to a grove of tall, sturdy bamboo. As the blacksmith gazed at the towering plants, the sage placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "My friend, if you don't see success right away, do not be discouraged. The hard work you are putting in now is like the bamboo's roots, growing deeper and stronger. One day, the success you seek will grow tall from the very grounds you're working on today." The blacksmith finally understood the sage's lesson. He realized that struggle is a natural part of life, and often the more difficult the struggle, the stronger the eventual success. With a renewed sense of determination, he returned to his workshop, learned from his past mistakes, and made positive change. Over time, his perseverance paid off, and his business began to thrive. In life, we often find that struggles are unavoidable. They test our patience, resilience, and determination, just like the bamboo, which took years to develop strong roots before it could reach its full height. True success requires time and persistent efforts. While quick results may feel rewarding, the strength gained from enduring hardship is invaluable. When we face challenges in life, it is important not to lose hope or give up. Each struggle is an opportunity to grow stronger, learn valuable lessons, and build a solid foundation for future success. Just as the blacksmith transformed his business by learning from the difficulties, we too can achieve great things if we stay patient and committed to our goals. Remember, the greater the struggle, the greater the success that follows. So keep pushing forward, and eventually you will see the fruits of your hard work. Embrace each challenge, for it lays the groundwork for your future achievements.